Welcome to the Meta. My name is Nate and I'm your host. This is the show where we talk about competitive EDH news and events here on the Monarch Media channel. The Command Zone effect has arrived for cEDH. For those unaware, the Command Zone effect refers to the phenomenon that when a card is featured on the popular EDH show The Command Zone, it then subsequently spikes in price because everyone who watched the show now wants the card. In recent years, the phrase Command Zone effect has begun to refer to any content creator mentioning a card and the price subsequently spiking. Well, it looks like cEDH is all grown up, because recently when the cEDH content creator Comedian MTG did a deck tech on Teum, the Luminous Enigma, they featured the card Nature's Chosen, which is an enchantment aura for 1 green that allows you to untap enchanted creature once during your turn, and it allows you to tap enchanted creature, untap target artifact, creature, or land. Activate only if enchanted creature is white and untapped, and only once each turn. Comedian MTG's video dropped on May 22nd, and on May 23rd, Nature's Chosen started to spike, reaching a peak of just under $20 on May 25th, before falling back down to around $8 where it sits at the time of recording. This is still a 356% increase, which I'm told is impressive because I'm math bad. Another sign of cEDH's growing popularity is Star City Games will be hosting a 5K cEDH main event at Command Fest Baltimore on June 17th. This is the first time a major tournament organizer is hosting a competitive EDH event of this size. There's even a cEDH weekend pass option for $125 that gains you entry into the 5K event. If you aren't interested in the other items in that weekend pass, you can just enter the event for $40. The event starts at 9 a.m. on June 17th and will be pods of 4 and will have 4 rounds of Swiss, which will then cut to the top 16. Prizes will be first place $1,100, second through fourth place $500, and fifth through 16 $200. This is a major indicator that cEDH is gaining ground in the community as larger tournament organizers like Star City Games take notice of the format. The largest cEDH event to date will be held in Belleville, Illinois on October 7th and 8th at LotusCon. The event is a joint venture between Mythic Lotus Gaming and Monarch Media. The event will start at 10 a.m. on October 7th, and the prize support for first place is an Unlimited Timetwister along with a Monarch Media Lifetime Pass, which will get you into all Monarch Media events for life. Second through fourth place is $1,000 apiece. Fifth through 16th is $200 apiece. 17th through 32nd place is $75 a piece, with a promise that as more players enter the event, more prize support will be added. It costs $75 to enter the main event and just $10 to get in the door for the day, with plenty of other single day and weekend pass options with a ton of extras. Be sure to check out the website, link in the description. And thanks to a girl named Ron on Twitter, if you do a silly dance as you enter the convention center, you will get a booster pack. Details may change as we get closer. Legal stuff. Moving on. Are you a bully? Well, you just might be and not know it. What am I talking about? Mana bullying, which is a subset of priority bullying, which also has been a topic in the cEDH community for the past few weeks due to Mox Masters May. Priority bullying, and I will try to keep out of the weeds on this, is when you have an answer, a counterspell or other removal, but you know or you think you know another player down the line in priority has an answer as well, and you pass priority to try to force them to use theirs, therefore keeping yours to be used at a later time. It's a risk, and some people argue it can be useful. Mana bullying is when you pass priority and the other players pass priority as well, either because they don't have removal like you thought they did, or they can't cast the removal you knew they had, or because they don't take crap from no bullies, you try and get someone to tap a land, therefore creating another opportunity to get priority again. So that way you can at least use your removal and therefore stop the spell that's on the stack. Some people think this has an added benefit because then you can make the other opponent tap out and further improving the board state for you. These tactics are often used in game-ending scenarios, where if no one counters the spell on the stack, the player casting the spell will win the game. Keep an eye out on this channel, as there will be a video that will be going into much more detail about priority and mana bullying. But why are we talking about this now? Well, because in Mox Masters May, during one of the last turns of the final game of the event, it involved some priority bullying, and that bullying backfired. Player 2, Freedom Waffle, had an answer, but assumed that Player 4 also had an answer and was going to pass priority. Player 4 explained that they would pass priority without doing anything and allow the spell to resolve, which would effectively lock down the game. So what we had here was a classic game of nerd chicken. So basically, Freedom Waffle called their bluff, passed priority, and the player 4 passed priority as well, therefore allowing the spell in the stack to resolve. This locked down the game, and Freedom Waffle and player 4 both lost. This has sparked much debate, which was further fueled by Lamura Cards posting a video with Freedom Waffle trying to defend their decision, which was rapidly taken down when the backlash from the community was strong and swift. So do you hear that, kids? Just say no to bullying, because you might just run into someone who won't be bullied and you will lose $250 at a cEDH event and then try to post a video defending the decision, but then having to take it down because everyone is telling you that it was a bad idea in a long line of bad ideas, and maybe you should go sit in a corner and think about what you did. It also kind of makes you a jerk. Well, that about does it for today. Be sure to like the video and check out my channel, FDS MTG, here on YouTube. I'm also on Twitter and TikTok, FDS_MTG, and make sure to subscribe to this channel here, Monarch Media, to get all the news, info, and gameplay for cEDH. Have a wonderful day.